there! This is Wake Angel 2001, bringing you the next part of A.C. Reinhardt's commission. It is Bunnie Rabbot D'Coolette, or D'Coolette. I don't even care. She's just Bunnie to me. I love Bunnie. Everyone loves Bunnie. So you know her recipe. It's going to be a tail's head and limbs with a waved torso. The robotic feet are always made from scratch because, they are so rectangular. So let's start with the body modifications. We got a waved torso, of course, with the necklace cut off and the tail shortened. You may notice that there's a bit of goop sitting up on the neck peg. Well, I found that, usually I can put a tail's head on a wave body no problem. But this time, I found the connection was a bit loose. This was the tails that had the bicep swivels, so maybe for some reason the neck peg wasn't exactly the same size on that release of the figure, so I had to use rubber cement to thicken the mushroom peg so that it would hold the head securely. It's very simple. You just dip it in the rubber cement and then you let it dry. And it has a nice little adhesion to it so it won't let the head fall off, but it's not so strong that it seals the head in place. Her organic right arm is pretty simple. It's a yellow repaint, and I cut and sanded off Tails' glove cuff to create the gloveless look. And for the first time, I was actually able to do it in a way that preserves her wrist articulation. So this is the first Bunnie I've made that still has a wrist on this hand. Her left arm is the cybernetic one, and so I had to do a bit of sculpting on there. This is pre-reboot Bunnie, so the cybernetics aren't just like tubes. They actually have some muscular detail on there. I guess post-reboot Bunnie got easier to draw, but I'm still very nostalgic for the technical agreeableness. So she has bumps on her knuckles, fake musculature on her forearm, and of course, once painted up, you had to see that she has her wedding band on there. That is an inextricable part of her character design ever since she and Antoine got married. And unless it's specifically told to me that this is a pre-marriage version of Bunnie I'm making, she's always going to have that wedding ring. And this is where I would show you how I made the legs and feet. Except for some reason I either forgot to take or lost the pictures. I can't believe I made such a mistake, so you don't get to see the feet that I made until the figure will be complete. I am so sorry. So we're going to skip ahead to the head. Modifying Tails' head to be Bunnie's actually doesn't involve cutting too much away. You had to remove most of his ears because I had to sculpt skinnier rabbit ears on top of there, but you don't actually have to mess with the face or the cheek tufts. And then this is where I forgot to take more pictures. You see, what I did here was I used plastic sheets from an action figure blister bubble to make like a cartilage skeleton to support the ears while I was molding on them so they'd hold their shape and wouldn't flop over. And I was pretty proud of how clever my trick was. And then I realized that I had forgotten to take the pictures until everything was sculpted over. I even forgot to take the pictures of the sculpt before I painted it, so all you got are these complete headshots. I'm sorry. But here is the completed and reassembled Bunnie figure. I think she came out really good this time. A previous problem that I've always had with Bunnie is that when I made the feet, they would often come out too big, and it would make Bunnie look unusually tall. It doesn't help that Wave has a really long torso, so even putting regular length legs down there makes a female character using them taller anyway. But with these new feet that I made for her, she actually stands just a tiny bit shorter than Antoine, which is actually the most accurate scaling I've been able to give her so far. I just love reuniting this couple. I never feel right making just a Bunnie or just an Antoine. I have to make them both. That is Bunnie. Yep. Okay, Wake Angel 2001 signing off.